Hey, good evening, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans play host to the Eagles of Lion Mountain right here at UDA as we begin the second half of the TVL schedule. And the Trojans in the first half coming off with a fine record of 7-2, ending up in a tie with Greenwood, or rather with Halifax, with Middleburg for second place. Halifax winding up with 6-3 and in third place, and of course Greenwood winding up with a 8-1 record. Their only loss coming to our very own UDA Trojans. So the Trojans off to a good start, or want to get off to a good start here in the second half as they take on the Eagles. They defeated the Eagles pretty handily over at Lion Mountain, the first meeting of the two ball clubs here back in December. So we hope that we can do the same thing tonight here at UDA. We'll be ready for the opening tip-off in just one moment. Trojans will add a new starting member to the starting lineup tonight, and that is that Robbie Miller, number 31, will be starting at a guard position for UDA. And boy, Robbie has played very, very well, both in the junior varsity and his stints in the varsity ball games of late. So the Trojans looking for Robbie to help them out here as we get set to go for the opening tip-off. Casper Jensen will tip it off out there against number 43 Balashik for the Eagles. And here we go. Tip going to come over here and be controlled by Wenzel. It's Wenzel out there along with Buffington, Stroop, Jensen, and Miller. This is Miller back out here for a pass around the wing. They'll swing it. Shot from the side for three. It's good. A three-point bucket made immediately by Ryan Stroop. And the Trojans lead 3-0. 22 over there is Milky. We'll get the rest of these guys as we go along here. They'll dump it on the wing and throw it out of bounds. Past 54. And UD will inbound the ball. Wenzel with it for UD. Over there for that Stroop, and then Wenzel. Miller on the left, or rather Jensen on the left wing. Over across they go here now for Buffington. His shot from the side, no good. Return shot put up by Jensen, wouldn't go. And let's see, the ball fought for, and Jensen comes up with it, and then Casper lost it out of bounds. So it'll be the Eagles inbounding the ball. 34 is Schreffler, 23, and there is Marquette. Over here for 22, Milky. They'll push it inside. Now it comes over in the wing. Shot from outside by Milky for three, no good. Rebounded in there to Buffington. Zach Buffington has played well for UD the last couple of ball games also. Getting himself involved in the offense. Stroop and Buffington play it over here to Wenzel. Wenzel into the corner here for Miller. And Wenzel has it again. Nice bounce pass over there. Buffington steps up for a long two. That's short. And rebound comes down on the floor. And it's going to be tied up as Milky and Stroop tie it up. 54 for the Eagles is Latshaw. Here's Latshaw with it. Stands up for a 12-foot try. It is good. Well, Latshaw gets the first 2 points of the ball game for the Eagles. And back comes UD. It's 3-2 Upper Dauphin. Bounce pass over to baseline. Shot from over there for two. In and out. It scoops no good. Rebound comes down here. It's picked up with a quick pass ahead here for Milky. Milky for two. It's good. His shot will count. He'll go to the line shooting one to get three. Shooting one made it. It's a 5-3 ball game now. The Eagles on top. They'll pass it down the wing here for Miller. Miller back out in front here for Wenzel. Down to Miller. Miller steps up for two. It is just off the board. No good. And back with it comes Milky. He has the rebound for Marquette. Or rather, nice pass inside, and a shot put up there by Latshaw is good, and he'll go to the line shooting one more to get three. So here's Latshaw again shooting one. He made it. It's 8-3. The Eagles by 5 as the Trojans get off to a very slow start here. Oh, and a walk will be called on Wenzel. Travis wasn't exactly sure which way he wanted to go that time, and he went in both directions at once and didn't get a dribble down. So Schreffler will inbound. Right underneath it goes to Latshaw and then out of bounds. It'll go off Latshaw and out of bounds. He thinks maybe the Trojans tapped it out, but he lost it. And so with 5:30 left here in the first quarter, the Trojans trailing by 5. Get back here for Stroop. Stroop will pass it back over here now for Wenzel. Wenzel with a nice pass over there for Buffington for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound gets tipped around in there and is going to be controlled by the Eagles, but then a foul called on Stroop, I believe. No, on Wenzel. No, it is on Stroop. I beg your pardon. Stroop picks up the personal foul, his first, team's third. And Schreffler will come up court with it for the Eagles. Inside he goes with they go with a bounce pass over here, but it's picked up, or the loose ball picked up and spun up and in good by number 23, Marquette. Here's a ball stolen away. Back with it comes Schreffler. A pass over here for Latshaw is good. It's 12-3 and timeout called by Coach Hain as things going south here for the UD in the opening period. We'll be right back after this UDA timeout. Trojan timeout is over and they'll inbound the basketball now. Trojans with some new strategy, hopefully, after the timeout as they'll swing it down on the wing here for Buffington. Buffington in the corner he goes with it. Now back outside here. They'll swing it over here for Stroop. He had it stolen away by Latshaw. Latshaw coming down the court with it, looking for 2 more. He goes to the hoop, puts it up short, rebounded in there to Miller. Miller will loop it ahead quickly here for Buffington. Buffington taking it down on the baseline, dropping it back over here for Miller. He'll drop it back for Buffington. Buffington from outside for 3, just off the mark, and on the rebound, let's see. It's going to be controlled here by Line Mountain. Pass over there for 2 is good. That was Marquette for 2. 14-3. Here's a pass near side over here for Wenzel. Wenzel will drop it back now for Stroop. Stroop on the baseline. 45 is Grafe in there. Here's a shot from outside for 3 by Wenzel. Is good. Travis Wenzel with a nice 3-pointer. Kyle Grafe, 45, into the ball game for UDA. He is replacing Casper Jensen. There's a shot from outside by Schreffler for 3. No good. Rebounded there by UD, and up court quickly with it comes Buffington. Buffington takes it down towards the baseline, puts it there for Miller. Back here for Buffington. Wenzel's got it. Wenzel will take it inside, looking for 2 off the glass. No good. And a rebound came right down to Grafe, who passed it back here for Miller, and Miller got 2. A nice rebound and a nice pass from Kyle Grafe to Rob Miller. 14-8. Trojans have narrowed the gap to 6. Latshaw tries to go inside, but it's pushed away and then out of bounds. It'll go near save that time by Grafe. And sub coming in for Blind Mountain. Sprinkle, number 11, into the ball game. Pass goes right inside. Shot put up, no good. Sprinkle battling for it, but it comes back off here, and they'll bounce it over here, intended for. Whoa, hold it. Before the shot, there's a jump. The Milky had it all tied up inside, but it becomes a jump instead of a shot, and so UD will get the advantage on the tie-up. Here comes Stroop with it. Stroop looping it here for Wenzel, and Wenzel is fouled. A reach-in foul called on Sprinkle. It'll be his first, non-shooting, the team's second, and or the team's first rather. And UD will inbound the ball. Wenzel, Buffington, and over to Miller. Oh, Miller's pass might have got loose on him or something, because it rolled weakly back towards Buffington and picked off in there. Now here's a ball stolen away by Grafe on a pass inside. Here's Robbie Miller looking for 2, pushing it back over here for a shot from outside by Wenzel. Wouldn't go. Buffington has it, rolls it back for Miller. Miller will take it back over here for Stroop. Back to Wenzel. Across the court it goes. Robbie from outside for 3. It's good! Robbie Miller for 3. And it's a 14-11 ball game. Trojans trail by 3. This is Schreffler coming up court with it for the Eagles. Near side here for a pass on the baseline for that Sprinkle. Sprinkle will roll it back here now. This is Balashik. Balashik goes inside with it. Shot taken by Marquette. Good for 2. Marquette gets 2 more. And back comes UD. 16-11 now. Minute 55 left here in the first period. This is Troop. Near wing over here for a shot for three. It's good. A three-pointer by Travis Wenzel makes it 16-14. The Trojans closing the gap now. It's a 2-point lead. Inside, tipped away nicely, but picked up in air by Sprankle for two. It's good. Well, the Trojans had the block on the ball, but Sprankle picked it up and hit a 16-footer for two more. Here's Wenzel with it. Over in the wing, they'll go with it now for that Buffington. Back here for Stroop over in the corner. Shot from over there for three, a little long. Sprankle with a rebound. Ahead quickly here for Milky. And Milky trying to drop it inside. Had it stolen away. Here comes Buffington back with it. Looking for two. It's good. And Buffington gets the Trojans to within two once again with a nice driving layup by that Buffington. Zach Buffington putting her in. This is a pass inside from Schaefer, but hold everything. Before the shot, we have a foul called by Schreffler, rather. Foul called in underneath. 59 seconds remaining here in the first quarter as Lion Mountain inbounds it right underneath. It was a pass in there for that Balashik, but he missed the shot. Here comes Miller for two. His shot may be partially blocked, hard to tell. They'll push it back for Miller. Miller for two from the wing, just a little bit short. Here's Casper Jensen for two. That wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Balashik. And up court with it comes that Schreffler. Schreffler will take it up slowly now as the clock down to 33 seconds. Over the wing they go with it. This is Marquette. He'll stay back. Marquette. Number 5 in there is Bordner. This is Marquette with it. Now Bordner has it for Marquette. Coach Hollers hold it. Eagles content to stay with a 2-point lead as they go into the wing. Shot from the side for three. It is no good. And on the rebounds to be controlled here by Wenzel. Wenzel will stop, has it blocked out of his hands there, and that's going to do it as the quarter comes to an end. So at the end of one, it is Lion Mountain Eagles 18, UDA Trojans 16. Back with the second quarter in just a moment. Trojans ready to do battle here in the second period. It will be Lion Mountain inbounding the ball. Marquette, or rather Milky, coming over here getting ready to do that for the Eagles. We'll be set to go in a moment. Okay, all ready to play second period basketball. 5 is Bordner. He's going to get the inbound pass. He's got it. Bordner for the Lion Mountain Eagles. Into the wing over here. Here's a shot from outside for three by Milky. Wouldn't go. Rebounded inside there to Latshaw. The ball came loose on the floor. It goes. Let's see. Big scramble for it. It's going to be a tie-up. And on the tie-up, it'll be UD ball. So the Eagles lose it away and give the Trojans an opportunity to tie up our ball game as Kyle Grafe will inbound the basketball for Travis Wenzel. And here we go. Travis looks a little healthier tonight than he had been the last two ball games. Looked a little limp in there as the ball is stolen away from Miller. Back with it comes that Marquette with a pass underneath for Milky for two. Well, a good steal by Marquette, and Milky eventually putting it home. Here is Wenzel pushing it back here for a shot by Casper Jensen for two is good. On the opposite wing, Bordner out in front. Here's Milky. Milky looping a pass inside, stolen away by Grafe. Pass intended in there for Bordner, but Grafe picked that one off nicely. Up ahead here for a shot from the baseline by Miller. No good, and a foul, pushing foul underneath will probably be called on Casper Jensen. We'll see. It was on Jensen, personal foul, as they go into the corner with it here. This is Bordner. Bordner out in front for that Marquette. Back to Bordner. Bordner will push it inside. Turnaround shot by 45. No good. Rebounded by our 45. Grafe. And back comes UD. Over on the wing it goes for Buffington. Buffington shooting it back outside here for Casper Jensen for two. It's good. A little trick learned out at Trinity, or out at Nativity the other night. Maybe hitting the trailer. And boy, they did it very well. Now here's on the other side of the court. It's going to be Latshaw hitting for two more for the Eagles. So the Eagles hanging in there tough. It's 22-20. Eagles by two. Here's Buffington, double teamed, pushing it down here for Miller. Miller right underneath. Here's Jensen for two. So the Eagles defense left them completely that time, as Casper Jensen was left all alone underneath, and Casper just politely flopped her home. Bordner inside, he goes with it for 45 over the wing. Shot by Marquette from over there. No good. Rebounded here to UD. And it's going to be tapped out of there as Marquette got a hand on it. They're going to say Marquette touched it, and so it'll be UD ball. 45 is spots for, well, it doesn't matter. He's leaving now, but anyway, 45 was spots for the Eagles. Inbound pass, looking for a couple, no good. Rebounded over there to Latshaw. He'll drop it back here for Milky, and up court with it comes Schreffler. Over in the wing they go. Shot from over there by Marquette is good for two. So Marquette gets two more for the Eagles. 24-22. Eagles still maintaining a 2-point lead, but at one time it was about a 10-point lead. Here's Casper Jensen to tie it up in and out. We ought to get a half a point for that anyway. Went halfway down there. Here's the ball on the left wing. Schreffler inside. Now they'll come over in the near wing. Now back out in front. Marquette dumps it over here for a shot by Milky for three. No good. Rebounded in there to Buffington. Buffington coming up court with it for UDA. Buffington taking it, and then a double dribble will be called that time, as Zach kind of took the ball up and then had it bounce down again on him. So he's called for the double dribble. So does Schreffler from Line Mountain, spinning it here for Milky. And then Schreffler inside. They go to Balashik. Milky's got it again, more or less, rolling it up on his sleeve. Pushes it over there for Schreffler. Inside again to Balashik, and his shot blocked away nicely. Picked up by UD. Here's Miller with it. Miller looping a nice pass over there for Buffington. Good for two. A nice pass from Robbie Miller to Zach Buffington. And Zach put her home and tied up the ball game. Each team with 24 points right at the moment. 24 all. Schreffler near wing here for Milky. Inside they try to go. Bad pass picked off in there by UD's. And then a shot put up by Trojans wouldn't go. First one by Miller, second one by Wenzel. Neither one of them would go down, but the Trojans battle for the rebound. Up with it for a shot comes Wenzel, no good, and rebound comes back off here for Marquette. Marquette will take it all the way down into the corner, and then timeout called by Greenwood, or by Line Mountain. It is 24-24, 3:51 left here in the first half of the ball game. Eagle timeout is over. We're back to business. Back with it here as Bordner has it tipped away. Back with it comes UD as Buffington gets a fine pass from Robbie Miller. And these two boys combine again. And Zach putting it home. 26-24. UD with the lead for the first time, I believe, in the ball game. No, we may have led three. We led 3-2 at one point. Here's Balashik for two. It's no good. Rebound comes down there to Stroop. Stroop up court with it for UDA, bouncing it here for Wenzel. Wenzel will take the drive on the left side and puts a shot up and in. Good. Travis Wenzel with a nice layup. It's 28-24, UD by 4. Here's a dump inside for Latshaw for two. Wouldn't go. Rebounded inside there to Casper Jensen, and we're going to have a foul called on the Eagles. Foul was on Latshaw, and UD will inbound the ball. 3:10 left here in the first quarter, or first half. Stroop looping it ahead there for Buffington. Buffington for Miller. Miller back for Zach Buffington. Here's Robbie Miller from the side for a couple. A little bit long. Rebounded there to Bordner. And the Eagles coming up court with it. This is at Schreffler. Schreffler had it stolen right away from him by Buffington. A pass up court here to Robbie Miller. Robbie's run into by Latshaw. And Latshaw will pick up his second foul. They're going to call it a hold. And UD will be inbounding the ball. It's the third foul of the ball game for the Eagles. Third team foul. So we're far away from that 1-1 with just 2:45 left here in the half. Both teams playing exceptionally well as far as fouls are concerned. The Trojans have 5 team fouls here in the half, and the Eagles have 3. Ball rolls off Casper Jensen, I think, and out of bounds that time. So it'll be the Eagles. Schreffler with it for Line Mountain. Then decide his pass picked off by Robbie Miller. He loops it ahead, but that's sort of blocked away and picked off. And then Wenzel will seal it, put it up, good for 2. Oh, a great start, trying a great effort that time by Travis Wenzel. Just stole the ball away and put it up for 2. All right, way to go, Travis Wenzel. 2:17 left here in the half. 30-24, the Trojans by 6. Milky will get set to inbound the ball now following the timeout. And this is Schreffler bringing it up court. For Milky. Milky looking for something inside, nothing doing. He and Schreffler play with it. Now they'll try to loop it back inside. Stolen away by Travis Wenzel. No trip. No trip, huh? They're going to call a walk. What kind of a call was that? Wonder what he thinks Travis tripped over. All right, whatever. Schreffler right inside. He goes there for Balashik. Balashik for 2. So Balashik that time used his height to his advantage and put 1 home. Here's Wenzel back there for Stroop. Over the wing it goes now for Buffington. Back here for Stroop. Near side over here for Wenzel. Wenzel will drive the baseline for 2. It's good. Travis Wenzel. Nice left-handed layup from the left baseline for 2 more. It's 32-26. UD by 6. Schreffler inside. Oh my goodness, here's Balashik, and he walked first. Balashik all alone inside, and he walked first. So it'll be UD inbounding. 1:31 left here in the first half. Trojans by 6. 45 back into the ball game for the Eagles. That's at Spots. Here's another try by Travis Wenzel. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down inside there. Sprinkle battling with his own player for it. And Schreffler takes it off for the Eagles. Near wing over here for pass inside. Then they'll go back over here for Sprinkle. Sprinkle for 2. No good. Rebound. Oh, wait a minute. A walk that time as it was blocked away very nicely by Kyle Grafe. Kyle doing a heck of a job that time for UD. And Trojans will inbound the ball. Stroop getting ready to inbound for UD. Minutes, 7 seconds, 6, 5, and so forth now remaining in the first half. Quickly played first half, it seems anyway to me. Here's Wenzel. Had it tipped out of there by Marquette, and it'll stay UD ball. Stroop will get ready to inbound the ball for Upper Dauphin. Does so here, but it's tipped out of bounds by Marquette. And it went off Marquette, they say, although Matt thinks differently. But anyway, it'll be inbounded here by UD. Back here comes Buffington with it. Buffington taking it down the middle. Dropping the near side over here. Miller from outside for 3. In and out. Wouldn't stay down. Rebound comes back here to Grafe. He'll spin it back now for Wenzel. Clock down to 43 seconds remaining. Here's Wenzel dropping it back here for Buffington. Buffington pushing it over here for Stroop. Stroop will bounce it near side here for a pass on the baseline and then back out. Hold it out, says Coach Hain. Trojans will try to slow it down here a little bit, play for that last shot. Buffington will drop it here. 23 seconds remaining. Here's Buffington. Over in the wing, he goes with it. Now they'll work it. Coach Hain says now work it. So now we'll see what happens. We'll stay back. Wenzel has it, taking it around the wing. Over on the side, he loops it for Grafe, and then Grafe will walk on the end line with it. So the Trojans squandered a whole bunch of time off that time, but didn't get anything for it anyway. Didn't even get a shot. Come on, Coach Hain shouts. And back with it comes Schreffler now. Schreffler near wing over here for Milky. Milky on the baseline and went out of the baseline. stepped on the end line with 1.3 seconds remaining here in the first half. So this will have to be a quick in and a quick long distance shot by somebody. Maybe we'll see one of those fantastic ones. Here it comes. It's a shot by Travis Wenzel. Nope, no good. And that's going to end the first half of play. But Trojans, after trailing early on, have come back and taken a 6-point lead in halftime. Now it's UDA 32, Line Mountain 26. Back with the second half in just a moment. Line Mountain ready to inbound the basketball. Line Mountain ready to inbound the basketball as we get going here now in the third quarter of our ball game. So far, the Trojans have come on here in this game. Started slowly, but have taken a 6-point lead here. Here's a pass inside for Latshaw, and that's no good. Rebound comes down here to Casper Jensen. Quickly ahead here for Rob Miller. Robbie Miller over the wing for Buffington. And then Wenzel out in front. You can definitely see that Travis is back to about normal health, I'd say. Here's a ball tipped loose but picked up by Buffington. Buffington over there. Wenzel in the wing he goes here. Stroop from over in the wing for three. No good. Rebound comes down here and a push foul will be called on Robbie Miller. Pushing off on the rebound. In the meantime, inside it goes to Latshaw, but a walk will be called first. And Latshaw wanted to get himself inside, but just kind of strolled in instead of taking a dribble. And he got called. Buffington for Stroop. Over the wing it goes now, and then back for Stroop. Here's Wenzel. Wenzel taking it down the court, stopping and popping up one. Good for two. Travis Wenzel for two more for UDA. 34-26, the Trojans with their biggest margin in the ball game now at 8. As Schreffler inside, he went for Balashik, but out of bounds. It went off Balashik, and they're going to rule that someone else touched it from UD, I suppose, and that's going to allow Schreffler to inbound the ball for the Eagles. Pushes it there for Balashik, and Balashik will take it inside, looking to go up for two. It's good. Balashik made his way into the paint and held his ground and went up and got two. Here's Buffington spinning down the right wing, dropping it back over there for a pass over to Wenzel. Wenzel from outside for three, just off the mark. Rebound comes in there to Casper Jensen. He'll shoot it up for two. No good. Return shot put up by Stroop, wouldn't go. But Ryan will go to the line for the Trojans, and he'll be shooting two. Ryan's first shot wouldn't go, but his second shot is no good either. Matter of fact, bounces up over the top of the backboard. 6:35 left in the third. 34-28. UD by 6. And back come those pesky Line Mountain Eagles. This is Schreffler, near wing over here for Milky. Into the corner goes to Latshaw. Latshaw tries to pass it inside. It came loose, picked up in there by Balashik, and then Latshaw will take it on the baseline. Tries to go underneath with it for 3 seconds called on Marquette. As Matt got involved in there and just kind of stayed in there and was called for the 3-second violation. Here's Stroop. Stroop walked with it. Yep, Ryan wasn't really sure who he was going to pass that, throw it, shoot it, or do what. So he walked instead. So the Eagles inbounding now. Eagles with a chance to close the gap to 4. Here's his shot. No good. Returned by Balashik. No good, but he's fouled. And Balashik will go to the foul line, shooting 2. Balashik missed or made his first one. The foul was on Casper Jensen, his first. Casper checks out of the ball game now as Kyle Grafe back in there for UD. There's a ball tipped around, picked up in there by Latshaw. He tried to go over here for Marquette with it, but that pass didn't work, and so it'll be UD ball. Stroop inbounding here for Buffington. Back here for Stroop. Over to wing for Jensen, or rather for Wenzel. And here is a pass over for Wenzel. Wenzel on the baseline for 2. It's good. Travis Wenzel with another fine layup for UDA. Trojans open up a 5-point margin now. 29 or a 7-point margin rather. 36. Well, now it doesn't matter. It's 5 now. 36-31. Here's Buffington, nearly had that one stripped away, and then it is. Here comes Marquette for two. Wouldn't go down, and the rebound comes down, and a timeout called by Coach Hain. It's 36-31, Trojans by 5. 5:25 left here in the third period. Trojan timeout is over, so they'll inbound the basketball now. 5:26 left here in the third quarter. They lead by 5, 36-31. There's Wenzel. Over in the wing there for Miller. Now back to Wenzel. A nice give and go type of a play, and Sprinkle with the rebound, but it went over the back, I believe, and Sprinkle may be called for the personal foul. We'll see. Yeah, Sprinkle over the back on the rebound, so he picks up a personal foul. Across the court it goes now for Miller. Near wing over here for Buffington. Buffington for three. Looks good from here, just off the mark. Return shot put up by Miller. He's fouled. Schreffler will pick up the personal foul, and Robbie Miller will go to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting 2 freebies. Here's that Robbie Miller's first try. Short. Robbie can do better than that now, and he will here on his second shot. As Grafe checks out of the ball game. Casper Jensen back in there for UD. Here's Robbie Miller's second shot. That's much better. See, he made one for two, and back comes Schreffler in a hurry here for Marquette. Marquette stopping, putting up a 12-footer. Good. Marquette for two. Back comes Wenzel. Near side Buffington. Buffington's into the corner here for Stroop. Stroop has fallen upon, and a foul called on, let's see, it's going to be on number 22, Milky, picking up the foul for Lion Mountain. UD will inbound the basketball. 4:46 left here in the third quarter. Pass it back here for that Wenzel. Travis across the timeline and hold everything. Got a foul call, or nope, got a foul called on Jensen. Yeah, Jensen picked up his second. I guess you can see it on the TV. Maybe I didn't notice it because I was following the ball carrier, Wenzel, out here, and somehow or another Jensen was doing something devilish underneath, and he got called. And here's another foul called underneath on UD. Is on Wenzel, his second. To stay back and see what the heck the Trojans are doing underneath here. Here's a pass over here for Schreffler. He tries to dump it back. It's stolen away. Casper Jensen's got it for UD. Back quickly comes Wenzel with it. Wenzel with a nice bounce pass for Miller for two. It's good. A nice bounce pass from Wenzel to Rob Miller. Where is Robbie? I don't see him. At any rate, there he is. Here's a shot from outside by Marquette. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Jensen. Jensen will clear it back over here for Wenzel. Trojans looking pretty darn good at the moment. Here's Miller out in front here for Buffington. Buffington walked with it. And so we've got 3:58 left here in the third. Trojans up by 6. These Eagles have hung in there tough all night. And we got number 5 coming into the ball game for the Lion Mountain Eagles. That's at Bordner. Bordner has it back out in front here for 3 from Schreffler. It's off the mark. Rebound tap back here for Schreffler. Schreffler will drop it for 45 in there. That's Spots. Spots has it for 2. It's good. Spots forces his way inside and gets 2. Here comes that Wenzel. Wenzel picking it up here for Stroop. Ryan, then a push foul called on Lion Mountain. Foul was on Sprinkle, his third. Inbound pass chases Wenzel all the way back to the end line almost. Here's Wenzel with it, however. It bounces it inside here for Casper Jensen. Rolled off him. Picked up in here by Marquette. Marquette coming down with a head of steam for 2. Lifted it up short. Rebound comes back here to a pass for Marquette from outside. That's short. And a third try too long. So the Eagles either too long or too short. Back with it comes Wenzel. Nice bounce pass for Buffington. He'll stop and pop one up. No good. And on the rebound, let's see, controlled in here to Marquette. 2:55 left in the third. 39-35. Just a 4-point ball game here. The Eagles looking tough. The end of the corner it goes. This is at Bordner. Bounces it inside here for Shot by Spots, no good. Rebound, let's see. Well, it's going to be controlled here to UD. Here's Wenzel with it. Wenzel going all the way for two. It's good. Travis Wenzel finally said, enough of this fooling around up here with these passes. We're going to just try to zip one in here. And he did very nicely. And back comes Schreffler. He's passed, stolen away. On the floor it goes. It's going to be Casper Jensen and Sprinkle battling for it. And on a tie-up, it'll be UD ball. 2:22 remaining here in the third. Trojans by 6. And back comes UD. Wenzel. Near wing over here for Stroop. Stroop, Rice pass inside for Robbie Miller for 2. A nice play. Robbie Miller finishing it off nicely for UDA on a fine pass from Stroop inside on the rushing Miller. And timeout called by the Eagles of Line Mountain. It's UDA 43, Line Mountain 35. Exactly 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Eagle timeout is over. They'll inbound the basketball. Do so right underneath here for Balashik. His turnaround shot wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Casper Jensen. And Casper will bring it up court as he drops it back for Wenzel. Near wing over here, Buffington into the corner, looping it inside here for Jensen. Jensen puts a shot up, no good. Return shot, and a good tie up that time. It'll be Eagle ball. Balashik got a hand on that one as Casper took his own rebound down and went to put it back up. And Balashik with a good block that time. No argument from anybody in the crowd. And back with it comes Schreffler. Inside they'll go here on the baseline for that Latshaw. Now out in front, Balashik for 2. It's good. The bucket counts. And it'll be Balashik going to the foul line, shooting 1 to get 3. It's on Robbie Miller, his second, as Balashik goes for his 3-point attempt. Only got 2 out of it as he missed that one. And Wenzel coming up court for UD. Show you the clock next chance we get, as Travis Wenzel will play the clock down. 1:20 remaining here in the third. Near side Buffington, into the corner it goes here for Stroop. Stroop outside here, a turnaround shot by Buffington just wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Schreffler, and then a foul called on UD. Jensen picks up his third, I believe. We'll see. Yeah, third personal foul, and so he's going to leave the ball game now as Kyle Grafe back in there for Coach Hain. Pass inside, tapped away by Wenzel, but picked up by shot from outside here by the Eagles. And a foul called on Line Mountain. Shot there by Milky was the one that wouldn't go. And the foul following that was on number 23, Marquette, his first of the ball game. Team 6th. Trojans have committed 6, so the next one will put the other team into the bonus. Here's Miller looking for 2. Then it's going to be all ball that time on the block, but it should stay UD ball this time. Robbie Miller that time trying to drive the baseline, put a shot up, but blocked off in there nicely by one of those Eagles. And here's Wenzel. Wenzel, whoops, off the leg of Line Mountain, and then the no kick, he says. Okay, looked to me like it went off a leg. That was on the kick. It was up on a thigh, I guess. So they ruled it was just an errant pass by UD, and they ruled a backcourt violation on the Trojans. 30 seconds left. Here's Marquette with a nice pass inside for Latshaw for 2. So Marquette saw Latshaw breaking on the baseline. Just gave it to him for 2. Oh, the Eagles still hanging tough. It's 39-43. Here's Wenzel for 2. It's good. Travis Wenzel for 2 more. 39-45, 45-39. Now the margin back to 6. There's a pass over here for a shot by Marquette for 3 is good. Marquette gets 3. Trojan margin back to 3. Shot at the buzzer, no good. And that'll do it. As we have played 3/4 of the ball game, the Trojans clinging to a 3-point lead. Now it's UDA 45. The Line Mountain Eagles 42. Fourth period underway. The advantage goes to the Eagles to inbound the basketball. This is Marquette back here for Schreffler. Near wing over here for a shot from outside for 3 by Milky. And we've got a tie ball game and timeout called by Coach Hain. So we all tied up. That 3-point lead has dissolved immediately. It is now 45-45, and we'll be right back. Trojans inbounding, following their timeout now. Buffington will spin it back here for Stroop. Stroop double teamed, pushing it back out in front here for Miller. Robbie will spin it over in the wing, and on the baseline it goes here for Wenzel. Wenzel for two more, a little bit short. Wenzel battles for the rebound, but rebound picked up in air. Buffington over here for a shot by Casper. Jensen is good. Nice little pass by Buffington to Jensen, and Jensen put her up and in, and he'll go for three as he was fouled. The shot was good. The Trojans lead by 2. 47-45. Casper can make it 3, and he did. Nice foul shot by that Casper Jensen makes it a 48-45 ball game. And back. Here's a shot by Marquette. No good. Return shot by Balashik wouldn't go. Rebound inside there, and a foul called. Foul will be on 43. That's going to be on Balashik of Lyon Mountain, and that's going to send Stroop, I believe, to the foul line, shooting 1-1. Here's Ryan's first shot. It is no good. A rebound comes down here, and Marquette controls for the Eagles. Dropping it on the baseline and firing it out of there, trying to hit Schreffler with it, but fired it right by him and everyone, and out of bounds it goes. UD will inbound. Stroop inbounding. Here's Stroop for Buffington. Stroop got it. Goes right in the middle here for Miller. His pass blocked away. Picked up in air by the Eagles. Here's Marquette looking for two, and a charging foul is going to be called on Marquette as he charged in there and flattened Ryan Stroop. Ryan held his ground, and Marquette picks up the personal foul for Marquette, or rather for Schreffler. It will be his second. Schreffler, rather, not Marquette. Schreffler picking up the personal foul. Pass here for Miller. Miller near wing over here comes to Buffington. Back outside. Stroop for three. Just off the mark. Rebounded by Marquette. 45-48. 48-45. Looping pass underneath. Intended for Balashik. Saved in there by UD. And back with it comes Stroop. Stroop had it tipped out of his hands. Here comes Marquette with it. Marquette coming back. He'll go to the line for two. Nope, no good. Rebounded in there to Wenzel. Here's a shot in the side, no good. Neither team being able to score here at the moment as Marquette takes it off for Lyon Mountain. Wow, up and down the court they fly, but nothing doing. Here's a shot from outside by Milky for three, no good. Rebounded in there to Miller, has it stolen away from him. Back outside, Schreffler's got it. Schreffler backing off with it now as the Eagles try to set something up. Here's the ball, it's going to go out of bounds off Wenzel. Wenzel over there battling with Milky, and Milky fired it off Travis and made it go out of bounds. Jensen checks out of the ball game now. Grafe in there for UD as Milky gets set to inbound the basketball. Does so here for that number 11 Sprinkle. Back here Schreffler. There's Milky. Schreffler inside. They'll go with it for Balashik. Balashik lost the handle on it. Picked up by Grafe. Ahead here for Miller. Miller with a bounce pass over here for Buffington. Buffington will spin it back. Stroop's got it here for Wenzel. Over in the corner it goes. Miller back outside here for Stroop. Near side Buffington. Buffington. It's going to be Wenzel with it. Wenzel. Here for Buffington. Buffington back here for Wenzel. Travis Wenzel with Schreffler on him. Now back over there for Buffington. Wenzel. Near side it comes. Now back out Buffington. Over in the wing. Shot from over there by Miller for three. Just off the mark. A rebound, let's see. Off a foot and on the floor it goes. Robbie Miller ties it up over there for UD. Along with Milky and Schreffler. Inbounded here by Buffington for UD. Wenzel goes on the baseline, stops and pops one up nicely for two. 7-foot try from the left baseline for Travis Wenzel. Back with it comes number 5 and hold everything before the shot. we have a foul, and that's going to send Bordner to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, I believe, or yeah, I think a 1-and-1. There's a 1-and-1 put up there by number 5, Bordner. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, let's see. Oh, they're going to try to push one up there, but I'll tie up, and it's going to be UD ball. Good tie up. No, it's going to stay down here, they say now. Well, which way? The ref scratching his head over here. He's not sure either. Okay, somebody's going to get the ball to inbound. It looks like it's going to be Schreffler of Line Mountain. Inbounding it here for a shot by Sprinkle. No good, but a foul called. And Sprinkle's going to go to the foul line now, shooting a 1-and-1 for the Eagles. Or is he shooting 2? He's shooting 2. Okay. He can get the Eagles to within, well, 4 now. Okay, here's the second shot by Sprinkle. It is no good, so he missed a pair in a 5-point ball game, and back with it come the Trojans now. This is Wenzel. Wenzel over in the wing, nearly stolen over there, but Miller has it. Pushes it back here for Travis Wenzel. Wenzel going inside, lost the handle on it. Picked up in here by Marquette. Marquette quickly ahead here for Schreffler. Schreffler for 2, no good. Rebounded inside by Sprinkle. His shot no good. Rebound by Miller of UDA back here for Wenzel. Wenzel lost the handle on it, shot it up off the glass anyway, and the ball comes down here for Sprinkle. And ball players flying up and down court, and once again, not much production from either squad. Because Marquette tries to go underneath with it, pushes it over here, and then they'll hike it back for that shot from the wing by Schreffler, no good, and Schreffler has the rebound, dumps it right underneath of Marquette for 2. So a lot of fancy passing stuff going on here now. And here's Stroop for Miller. Miller over in the wing there for Wenzel. Wenzel pushing it back here. Now Wenzel's got it again. Travis will work it around the top. Now spins it over the near wing here. Here's Stroop for 3. Oh, just off the mark it goes. And on the rebound, Grafe battling for it underneath. It's picked up by Stroop, and he's going to be fouled. Balashik will pick up the foul, and Stroop will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Or 2, shooting 2. He'll be shooting 2. 10th team foul on the Eagles. 3:25 remaining here. Trojans by just 3. So boy, this would be 2 good foul shots for this young Stroopy to make here. Here's his first try. It's good. Jensen returns to the UDA lineup. Second shot good by Ryan Stroop. 52-47. Margin up to 5 now, and 2 good foul shots by that Stroop. Here's a shot from the side for 3. No good. Rebound comes down over here. Stroop will chase it down, I'm trying to say. Here's Wenzel with it. Wenzel near wing over here for Buffington. Buffington pushes it back outside now as they'll have to try to set something up. Now into the corner it goes for Stroop. Here's Buffington over here for Wenzel. Travis taking it here, and the ball came loose, maybe tapped loose, I'm not sure, but here's Schreffler for 2. No good. Oh, big miss there, and then a foul underneath. A foul will be called on Bordner. And that's going to send Casper Jensen to the foul line for UDA. Casper's going to be shooting 2. Correction again, the foul was not on Bordner. The foul was on Milky, his 3rd. Casper Jensen at the line for UDA to shoot a pair. First shot good. But Casper can shoot foul shots, that's for sure. Darn good foul shooter. He made the first one, and he'll try for one more. And here it comes. 2:50 remaining here in the ball game. Casper Jensen 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Trojans open up a 7-point margin. Here's a shot from outside for 3 by Milky. Wouldn't go. Rebounded inside there by Wenzel. And Wenzel up court for UDA. Trojans can afford to take their time now. Here's Casper, a 17-foot try. No good. And on the rebound, it's controlled in here to Milky. Ahead for Schreffler. Schreffler tries to bounce it inside, trying to hit Marquette with the baseline pass, but it wouldn't get through there. So timeout called now. 2:20 left here in the ball game. 54-47, UD by 7. Timeout is over, and Schreffler getting ready to inbound the basketball now for Lion Mountain. Time becoming critical for the Eagles. Pass inside, right underneath his Latchoff for 2. So a quick inbounds pass to that Latchoff fella, and he's got 2 more. He's got pretty many points in the ball game tonight. He started out really hot, and Trojan slowed him down a little bit, but now he gets 2 quick ones. Here's Stroop going all the way for 2, and it's blocked out of there. Latchoff will pick up the foul, and Ryan will go to the line shooting 2. Here's Ryan Stroop's first attempt. It is in and out, no good. Balashik returns to the Eagle lineup to replace Spots as Stroop puts his second shot up and in, good. 49-55, 55-49, 6-point ball game. Here's Marquette with it, spinning it out in front for Schreffler. Over in the wing they go. This is Milky. Milky trying to get back inside for Balashik. Balashik has it, picking it up, spinning it over here now. And then they'll go right back inside. And a shot put up, no good, but Marquette will go to the foul line, and he will be shooting 2. Yep. Marquette shooting at 1-1. Actually, not 2, a 1-1. First shot, good. 55-50. Show you the scoreboard right after this one if I can. If he makes it. Second try, good. 55-51. Trojans will bring it up court. Here comes Wenzel. Looping it here for Buffington. Buffington back outside for Wenzel. It's that time in the ball game now where neither team wants to make a mistake. Wenzel spinning it over there for Buffington. Buffington picks up the dribble, pushes it over here in the wing, but a foul is going to be called on Milky. He'll pick up the foul. I think it might be his 4th. And that's going to send Robbie Miller to the foul line for UDA. Rob will be shooting 2. Good. Good free throw by that young sophomore, I think he is, Robbie Miller. And he'll try one more. And he's good, 2 for 2. 2 good foul shots open up a 6-point margin now for UDA as they'll bounce it over here for Milky. Back over there for Schreffler. Schreffler carried it inside, lost the handle on it. Back with it comes Jensen. Jensen pushing it right over here for Miller for 2. A good pass from Casper Jensen to Robbie Miller, and the Trojans have opened it up a little further here. Now a little walk, no call. Balashik on the baseline for a shot by Milky, no good. And on the rebound, wow. Going to the deck pretty hard down there is Milky, but he's going to be okay. And Jensen will be going to the foul line for UDA one more time, shooting 2. Trojans by 8. Casper's first try, good. Casper is a foul shooting machine out here. Has been pretty much all season long. Has shot good. I don't know what his percentage is, but it's got to be pretty darn good. 103 is all that remains in the ball game. Trojans up by 9. Casper can make it 10 here. Puts this one in, which he did not. I hexed him, I guess, jinxed him. Back with it comes Schreffler. Schreffler near wing over here for 3 from Milky. No good. Rebounded in there to Jensen. Jensen doing a lot of good rebounding tonight for UDA. There's Wenzel, and Wenzel is fouled. Foul will be called on number 5, Bordner. He picks up his first of the ball game, but Wenzel, who is not a slouch when it comes to foul shooting either, will go to the foul line shooting 2. First try, perfect. So Travis gave us that 10-point margin now, and here's his second try. It's good. 11-point bulge. Now UD 62, Line Mountain 51. Here's a pass inside, stolen away by the Trojans. Travis Wenzel with a big steal. The ball comes up court now, and it's going to be tapped out of bounds. They're going to say it went off the hands of Schreffler, and UD will inbound the ball. 39 seconds left in this one. Here's Wenzel. Wenzel over the wing there for Miller. Miller back here for Wenzel, and Wenzel is fouled. The foul will be on Marquette, and that's going to send Travis Wenzel to the foul line once again for UDA. And again, he'll be shooting 2. Seconds remaining in this one as Travis gets ready to put his first shot up and in. Troutman and Kinch into the ball game for UDA now. Here's the second try by Wenzel. That one's short. So Travis can't believe that one. He said, what the heck happened to that? He said he must have ran out of gas. Anyway, he's played one heck of a ball game, and Trojans now by 12. There's a shot from the wing by Bordner, no good on the rebound. Let's see, the ball tapped around all over the place here, controlled by Bo Hassinger, who was in there also. This is Buffington. Buffington back over here for Wenzel. Wenzel, inside he goes here for Kinch, over to Hassinger. 7 seconds remaining. Somebody might as well throw one up. 4 seconds remaining. Here's a pass over here for Buffington. Buffington for three. This is good if it goes. It's good. It's good as Zach Buffington rips one at the buzzer. That's a lot of fun. Final score tonight here is UDA 66. The Eagles of Line Mountain 51, but believe me, it wasn't that broad a margin for most of the ball game. In fact, the Trojans and the Line Mountain Eagles struggling in this one. Each one of them taking advantage of the other at times, and the Trojans finally coming out on top and prevailing here for the second time in the season, as the Trojans have won both outings with the Line Mountain Eagle boys. So we'll catch in the next ball game. It should be a little bit less of an effort as we travel to West Snyder on Friday to take those hapless West Snyder bounties, I think they're called. At any rate, the final score again, UDA 66 and the Line Mountain Eagles 51. Congratulations to Coach Hain and all of his Trojan boys here on another fine effort, and they go 1-0 in the second half now, and look for bigger and better things as we roll along. So we'll catch you in the next ball game. Good night from UDA. Good ball game. Hey, good afternoon, all you Trojan fans. This afternoon, the Trojans play host to the Cardinals of Pine Grove right here at UDA. And, of course, a non-league ball game, but a big ball game for both teams anyway, because both of them would like to continue on their winning streak. Currently, the Trojans have a 2-0 record in the league going into this afternoon's ball game, but since this is non-league, well, that won't affect the standings in the TVL at all. But nevertheless, the Cardinals are here to give the Trojans a hard time this afternoon, and the Trojans are here to see if we can't overcome that Cardinal ball club. So we'll be back with the opening tip-off here following the introduction of the ball players in just a moment. Trojan lineup tonight will feature Stroop, Buffington, Wenzel, Miller, and Jensen. So we'll be set to go here in just one moment now, as we'll have the national anthem and then get her on. Okay, ready for the opening tip-off now as we get set to go here this afternoon. We'll try to pick up the Cardinals as we go along here. Their name is on the scoreboard. And the opening tip's going to be controlled for the Cardinals. Back here to that number 11, Kreider. This is Kreider with it. Kreider penetrating and spinning it over in a wing. Shot from outside for three. In and out. No good. Rebounded in here to Miller. Robbie Miller picks off that rebound for UDA, and back with it comes Buffington for the Trojans. Into the corner there for Stroop. Nice bounce pass there for Jensen. Back to Stroop. Stroop from outside for three. Partially blocked. The ball is short. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to be tapped out of bounds. It'll be white ball. They said it went off the Cardinals, and so Stroop will inbound the ball for UDA. Stroop firing it back here for Jensen, or for Wenzel. Here's Miller inside here for a pass inside for Wenzel that wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to that 32. There's a pass on the baseline. They go right back to 31. He's fouled. And he will go to the line shooting two. Gentleman's name is Pancake. Pankake. Pancake. His shot, no good. Called the foul on Casper Jensen, his first, the first of the ball game, and Pancake misses a pair, and then another foul will be called underneath here. This one is going to be on 35, and that's, or 25 rather, Stroop picking up the foul. And 22 to the line, shooting 2. In and out for the first one. Still have no score. 22 is Irving. His second shot is good, and he gives the Cardinals a 1-0 lead. Back comes UDA. This is Wenzel. Travis will travel over here for Buffington, and then back here for Travis out in front. Near side here, Buffington. Jensen wanting to drop it and can't. I don't drop it underneath, but it's knocked out of bounds there as Kreiser got a hand on it for Pine Grove. UDL inbound. Buffington inbound over here for Wenzel. Wenzel taking it inside, makes a good move, puts one off the glass, no good. On the rebound, let's see, it's going to be controlled here by 32 D'Agostino. This is D'Agostino dropping it over to Wing Kreiser, and then looked like a walk but no call, and a shot on the end line by that 22. Good for 2. That's at Irving. Oops, got a hold called on Red. 31 is Pancake. He picks up the foul. His first. The team's first, and UDL inbound the ball. 6:18 left here in the opening quarter. Over the wing it goes for Wenzel. And Travis traveling it around on the near wing here now for Stroop. Stroop back here for Buffington. Buffington right inside there for Grafe, who was in the ball game. Here's Buffington looping a pass inside. Looked like a shot, but it wasn't. It was a pass, and D'Agostino picking it off there and swinging it back over there for a pass into the corner. Now back out here for D'Agostino. He had it tipped out of his hands, and Wenzel goes for it along with number 20. But out of bounds it goes. It'll be red ball. Kreiser into the corner. D'Agostino's got it, pushes it on the baseline, but a foul called underneath. They're going to call a foul on Kyle Grafe. It here for 22 for 2. It's good. Quick inbound pass, and the young fellow was heading right for the bucket, and he put it home. It's a 5-0 ball game now. The Trojans need to get the offense cranked up, but there's a ball stolen away. This is a looping pass over here intended for D'Agostino, but then a walk will be called as Stroop kind of got the rebound but went for a walk with it. Time called by Coach Hain. 5 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the first period. It's 5-0 Cardinals. Pancake ready to inbound the ball again here for the Cardinals. Loops it back outside here for Kreiser. Kreiser pushing it for that Herring. D'Agostino from outside steps up for a 15-foot try, short. Rebound put up there by Irving, wouldn't go, but he'll go to the line, shooting 2. Foul was on Aaron Kinch, his first, as D'Agostino makes his first shot. Makes it a 6-0 Cardinal lead with 5:06 left here in the first quarter. And Irving's second shot, good. 7-0, looks like a football score up there right at the moment. And back with it comes UDA. Travis Wenzel picking it up. And now push it back over here now for Buffington. Buffington near bounces it over here for Stroop. He takes one step in, puts a shot up, getting good. So Ryan Stroop has the first points of the ball game for UDA. It's a 7-2 ball game. Here's D'Agostino dropping it back over here now for Kreiser. Kreiser picked it up, getting into trouble. Ball goes on the floor. Back here for Kreiser. Back outside. D'Agostino for 3. No good. On the rebound on the far side, Herring has it, pushing it back outside. Shot from out there. Good by the Cardinals. I missed the number. But anyway, it is 9-2 Cardinals. Here's Buffington taking it on the wing. Pushing it back outside here for Travis Wenzel. And Wenzel trying to move inside, rolls it across the floor for Buffington, but out of his reach. It'll be Cardinal ball. And timeout called, the second timeout of the period called by Coach Hain. 7 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 9-2 Pine Grove. Back to action now. Cardinals moving it into the corner. D'Agostino looping it inside there for Irving. Irving for two. It's no good. Ball's tapped around. D'Agostino picks it off and puts it up and in good for the Cardinals. 11-2. Here comes Wenzel back with it for UD. Wenzel pushing it over to wing. Out of bounds it goes. Did Kreiser get a hand on it? I think so. Coaching staff here doesn't think so, but it looked like D'Agostino may have gotten a hand on it, but I couldn't tell you from here. Nope, they say not. Probably a good call. Probably a good call. And so it'll be inbounded here by that Pancake. Kreiser bringing up court for Pine Grove. Over in the baseline it goes. Shot from over there. Good for two. That's at number 20, Herring. Herring nails one. Cardinals really pulling away from UD here, surprisingly, the way the Trojans have been playing lately. But here's Miller out in front. You got to get some of these guys shooting and scoring. Miller will pick it up. Oh, he had a shot and didn't take it. Into the corner it goes for Casper Jensen. Casper getting tied up in there. He'll have to loop it outside here now for Buffington. Buffington will take it over in a wing. Looks like there's always a couple of guys. The Cardinals are guarding the Trojans very well. He will stay back so maybe we can see a little inside action. Here's a hold called, and there'll be none shooting. UD will get to inbound the basketball. 2:55 left in the first quarter. Buffington will inbound the ball for UDA. Here comes to Jensen. Jensen from 19 feet out. That's short. Rebound saved and then out of bounds. It's going to go. Let's see how they rule this one. It's going to stay down here. They're going to say it went off the hands of Irving. So UD will inbound. Returns to the lineup, replacing Miller for UD. Here's Stroop. Here's Wenzel. Wenzel wants to take it in. Nope. Pushes it over in the wing. Shot from over there by Buffington for three. Wouldn't go. Rebounded here to Kreiser of Pine Grove. Kreiser working it on the near wing over here for a pass inside for Irving. His pass blocked away but picked up inside there by Pancake, and Pancake is fouled. And he'll go to the line, probably shooting two, I believe. Yeah, shooting two. Pancake made his first shot. Foul was on Wenzel, his first. Grafe and Miller return to the lineup as Pancake makes his second shot. And Robbie Miller's got it for UD to bring it up court for Wenzel. Travis pushing it out in front here for Grafe. His pass over to wing. Picked up in there by Stroop. Stroop rushes to the line, but a foul called on UDA. Foul called on UDA. 44. Jensen picks up his second. Pushing underneath apparently because he didn't have the ball. So he'll pick up number two with 2:15 left here in the first quarter. So Kreiser brings it up court. Kreiser has it, dumps it inside there. Irving had some problems with it. It's pushed back out here on the near side here for a pass over to Kreiser. Kreiser from outside for two. It's good. Or three, rather. And it's 17-2. That's an amazing start here for UD. Wow, I don't know what these guys' record is, but they're playing like world champions. Here's Stroop from outside for three. No good. Rebound comes down there. It's going to be Kreiser bringing it up court in a hurry for Pine Grove. He runs into Wenzel, and Wenzel thought he took a charge, but instead the foul is going to be on Travis. And let's see, seventh team foul for UD, so that's going to put Kreiser to the line shooting a 1-and-1. 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Kreiser's first shot, no good. And the ball comes off here, but controlled on the near wing here. Back out here for D'Agostino. And D'Agostino will put it on the wing. It's Herring inside, shot by Pancake for two, no good. Rebound tipped around in there, controlled by Herring, no good on the rebound shot. And back to Kreiser it comes. They'll move it out to the front for D'Agostino. Shot from the side by Kreiser for three, no good. Rebounded underneath there to UD. Quick pass ahead. They'll tap it over there for 2 to Miller. Good. A nice tap, which I'm not sure I got all of that, but it went from Grafe to Miller, and Robbie Miller put her home. Here's D'Agostino for Kreiser inside. Now on the baseline. Herring back out here for Kreiser. Kreiser taking it in, pushes it over the wing. Drive made over there with D'Agostino. Ball stolen away here by Grafe. Kyle will pick it up, drop it here for Wenzel. Wenzel takes it right in, has an opening, puts a shot up, no good. There's Bo Hassinger, who I didn't even see Bo slip into the ball game, but I see him now. He scores 2 more. 17-6. Trojan offense awakening here this afternoon. Late in the first quarter, you've got 13 seconds of play in the quarter number 1. Here's Herring. Back here for D'Agostino out in front. D'Agostino take it inside. Drops it off on the baseline with a nice pass underneath for Irving. And Irving put her home. Here's a shot at the buzzer. No good. And the score at the end of 1. It's the Cardinals 19. The UDA Trojan guys 6. Period gets underway now. UDA with the advantage of inbounding basketball. Inbounded back here to Wenzel. Trojans trailing by 13. Pass inside, picked up here by Miller. Wow, it was an errant pass, but they were lucky. Shot from the wing for 3 is good. Off the glass by Wenzel. I'm not sure how he got that one to go in, but it went in, and so UD now climbs a little bit closer, trailing now by 10, 19-9. Cardinals inside here for a pass outside here for that D'Agostino for 3. No good. Rebounded here to Wenzel. Wenzel coming down the court with it. Tried to bounce it inside. Stolen away here by Stewart. Then Robbie Miller's got it back. Robbie turns around for 2. It's good. Robbie Miller for 2. 19-11. Trojan cut the margin to 8. Near side over here. They'll pass it back now for that Kreiser. Inside it goes. Ball came loose. Picked up here by Kreiser. Stepping up for 2. Herring. Good. Herring for 2. 21-11. Margin back up to 10 now. Trojans trailing by 10. Here's Wenzel. Picking up the dribble over here for a pass inside on the baseline for Grafe. Grafe goes inside here. Turnaround shot by Jensen. Good for 2. But the boys now are starting to get the offense cranking, and it's 21-13. Near wing over here for a pass on the baseline. This is that Pancake with it, and he has it bumped out of bounds. Grafe defending over here for him, for UDA, on him. And it'll be number 4 inbounding the ball for the Cardinals. For Kreiser. 4 is Miller. So we have 2 Millers in now, 1 for them, 1 for us. This is Herring, near wing over here for Cardinals. D'Agostino popping it over in the wing. Shot from over there for 2, no good. Rebound comes down here to D'Agostino. He'll take it back out. Now goes on the baseline with it, bumping inside, pushing it for Miller. Well, eventually spins it here for a pass over in the wing. This is D'Agostino. He'd like to back out and shoot a 3, but can't do it. Kreiser over here for that Herring. Herring has it tapped loose, picked up by Miller for 2, no good. Rebound tapped out there, and Jensen has it for UD. For the Trojans, they're playing some good D, and then they're almost going to throw this one away. Grafe saved it inside, but Kreiser picked it up for a bounce pass over there for that Herring, and Herring for 2. So the Trojans kind of squandered an opportunity there. 23-13, margin back to 10. This is Stroop. Stroop comes across the court here for a pass out front for Buffington. Pass tapped out of there. It was off the hands of UD, they say. Looked like it was tipped, but they're not going to allow it. Miller will inbound it here for Kreiser. Kreiser near wing over here comes to D'Agostino inside to Miller. Back outside for a shot by Herring. Good for 2. The bucket counts. He'll go to the foul line. This foul will be on Stroop. And Herring will shoot 1 to get 3. Here's Herring's one and only shot's good. 26-13. Now the Cardinals by 13. They've doubled up our Trojan boys again here. Here comes a foul on Kreiser. Third team foul, none shooting. UD will inbound the ball for Kreiser. It is his. No, they called it on D'Agostino. And for D'Agostino, it's his first. Foul was on D'Agostino. Hassinger in the ball game again for UDA. As they position themselves inside here, try to get a little shoving around going inside. Now they're okay, I think. Yeah, looping it back here for Wenzel. Into the corner, Buffington has it. Buffington will take it on the baseline, back near side for Wenzel. Wenzel, spin around, 12-footer, no good. Rebound tipped around there, and D'Agostino comes up with it for the Cardinals. This is Kreiser trying to take it in, back for D'Agostino. D'Agostino drop it right on the baseline for a shot by Irving for two. 28-13 timeout called by Coach Hain. You know, they're dropping it off to the trailer again. These guys play out there in that other league, and of course we saw Nativity do that to the Trojan boys here last Saturday, and now the Pine Grove starting to do that to us too. So timeout called by Coach Hain. Trojan timeout is over. Now they're going to try to see if we can solve this thing, because it's getting uglier looking here by the moment. It's 28-13 now. 4:23 left here in the first half. A push foul. UD picks up a foul. I guess it'll be on Wenzel pushing off to get the inbound play. No, it's going to be on, yeah, Wenzel. Travis picks up his third. And it'll be Stroop coming in to replace Travis now, as Travis has picked up his third foul in the ball game, and he's going to have to depart with 4:23 left here in the first half. So not a good afternoon so far for Travis. As D'Agostino's shot wouldn't go, rebound comes down there and controlled by UD. Bo Hassinger picked it off as Buffington will bring it up court. Buffington right here for Grafe. Kyle takes it on the baseline, pushes it right inside here for a shot by Kinch. No good. Foul blocked away. And back comes D'Agostino for the Cardinals. Into the corner he goes. 18-foot try. No good. Rebounded in there to Grafe. And Grafe will pick it up and swing it down here for Buffington. Buffington inside here for Stroop. Passes it back out here. Buffington has it. Here comes Bo Hassinger back here for Buffington. And a foul called on Buffington, as they say he pushed off trying to go down there and used his arm to push off. So the Trojans pick up their 10th foul of the first half, or they will pick it up. They have a 10 on the board, but there was no shooting that time. I guess it was an offensive foul down there, so whatever. Anyway, here's Kreiser. Here's a ball stolen away nicely by Bo Hassinger. Bo for two. It is no good. Rebound comes back here to Stroop. He'll try two. No good. Hassinger has it blocked out of his hands. So the Trojans came away with nothing. Pass down on the other end for D'Agostino is no good. So UD just having a horrific day trying to get anything to go down. Wow, I'll tell you, fans over here hollering for a lot of fouling going on underneath the UD offensive boards, but no calls coming. And boy, the Trojans just shooting abysmally. Here's a shot from outside by Stroop for three is good. So Ryan Stroop says, hey, I'll get us back on the ball, and he did that time with a nice clean three. Kreiser coming back for a pass on the wing rather. Kreiser's got it back again into the baseline. They go with it. Tapped out of there nicely by Grafe, but picked up by the Cardinals. Pass over here for D'Agostino. D'Agostino will take it inside. Lump, jumping around and just putting it home. 30-16. Fans wanted a walk. Guys aren't really calling anything on UD, on anything but UD. Ball's tapped out of bounds. A foul called on for Miller of Pine Grove. 2:33 left here in the first half. UD will inbound the ball, trailing by 14. Grafe checking out of the ball game now as Casper Jensen back in there for UDA. Pancake back in there to replace Irving. Shot from the side for two, no good. Return shot by Kinch is good. Aaron Kinch gets two on the rebound shot. The putback. Here's Kreiser into the wing. Back out in front here now it goes. This is a Herring for two. It's good. Herring for two. 32-18. 2:10 left here in the first half. Wow, nearly a backcourt there by Bo Hassinger. Bo taking on the baseline. Pushes it right underneath here for Kinch for two more. So Hassinger found Kinch that time on the baseline and gave him a nice pass, and Ryan put it home. Or Aaron put it home. Ryan's in the stands today, but that's his big brother. Okay. Kreiser back out here for that D'Agostino. D'Agostino for two. No good. Rebound comes down here, controlled by Stroop of UDA. Ryan Stroop coming down with it. Over the wing he goes. Tapped out of there as Kreiser got a hand on it. It'll be Stroop inbounding for UDA. A minute and a half left. 1:33 left here in the first half. Pretty fast moving first half. Here's Stroop back here for a pass back to Stroop for three. Short. Rebound tapped around there, controlled by Buffington. His shot wouldn't go, and on a rebound it's going to be controlled in there by Miller of Cardinals. And back comes Kreiser of Pine Grove. Herring and Kreiser with it now. D'Agostino 32. Looping it for a little baseline pass, but it wouldn't go. Turnaround shot by Pancake, no good. And a push underneath. Push called on UD, and Pancake will go to the line, shooting two. Irving back into the ball game for Pine Grove as Pancake made his first one and not his second one. Ball came off there to UD. Here comes Buffington. Buffington picks it up over here for Kinch. Kinch looping pass right underneath. They'll drop it back here. Stroop for two. It's good. Ryan Stroop from about 12 feet out on the left side here. Put two more in. Ryan's got a nice touch. Really nice touch there when he gets that ball to go. Nice high arc on it. And Agostino firing across the court here now. There's a man stepping up for two. It is no good. Return shot put up by Miller. No good. Return shot put up by D'Agostino. Good. 35-22. And a foul called, a hold foul called this time on number 11, Kreiser of Pine Grove. With 31 seconds left here in the first period, Trojans trail by 13. And Stroop will inbound the ball. Over here for Bo Hassinger. Back for Ryan Stroop. Whoa, hold everything. A double dribble called on Ryan. 20 seconds remaining in the half. Cardinals will play the clock down for the final shot. Kreiser will hold it up here to top. D'Agostino, clock down to 9 seconds. They're into the corner. Now they'll try to pass it inside. Ball came loose, picked up in here by UD. Back here for Buffington. Here's one of those threes that go if it's good, or good if it goes, whatever. But it didn't go. And so the Cardinals with a pretty good lead at halftime over our Trojans. It's 35-22 Pine Grove. We're set to go with the second half action here this afternoon now as the Cardinals will inbound the ball to begin the third quarter here at UDA. It'll be Pancake inbounding the ball. Probably to number 11 Kreiser, but we'll see. Kreiser, Herring, Pancake, and D'Agostino in there for the visiting Cardinals who have the lead here. It's a pass underneath and a shot put up in there by Irving. Good for two. The alley-ooped. Well, how about that? Over in the corner for Miller. Miller back outside here for Wenzel. Wenzel taking it inside, but a hold foul called as he went down the lane. And it will be UD inbounding. Miller, or rather, Buffington will inbound the ball for UD. Fires it back here for Wenzel. Wenzel picks up the dribble, looping it here for Miller. But Miller is going to have to go out of bounds with it as he lost the handle on it. And he'll have to go out of there. There the ball goes out. This is Kreiser for Cardinals over in the wing. Pass inside here for Pancake. Pancake on the baseline for two. It's short. Rebounded in there to Casper Jensen. And UD coming back with it now. Here is Wenzel. Travis on the near wing here for Stroop. Back for Buffington. Buffington for two. Just in and out. No good. Rebounded in there to Irving. Up quickly comes that Kreiser with it. Kreiser dumping it underneath for Herring. But off his hands will be white ball. Played a minute and 13 seconds here into the third quarter. Trojan stuck on 22. Here's Miller. And hold everything. We've got a hold called on the Cardinals. Pancake picked up his third personal foul for the Cardinals. Buffington will inbound the ball for UD. Over the wing he goes here for Wenzel. Wenzel taking it on a drop inside for Jensen. Casper's shot wouldn't go down. Casper finds that one hard to believe, and it is hard to believe that Casper couldn't get that one to go, but it wouldn't go. So 6:41 remaining here in the third. UD will get another chance, though. Try to run the same play. Nope, they'll push it out here for Buffington. Buffington from outside. That's short. We got a wrestling match going on down here. I think Casper Jensen gets the pin that time. I don't know what the heck happened there, but they were on top of each other, and Casper picks up his third personal foul on Jensen. Casper checks out of the ball game. Coming in there to replace him is Grafe for UD. Pass on the baseline back outside. Now they'll come with it. There's Herring. Herring bouncing it over there for that Kreiser. Kreiser takes it in looking for two. No good. Rebound comes down there to Grafe. Back here for Buffington. Buffington tries to bounce pass it inside for Miller, but it's picked off here by Kreiser. Kreiser streaking up the floor for the Cardinals. Cross court he goes with it now for that pass inside there. And that same old play. Herring, or Irving rather, putting the ball in the bucket. And timeout called by Coach Hain. 5:52 left here in the third. 39-22 Cardinals. Timeout is over now, and so UD coming back with it. Here's a nice pass inside for two. Wouldn't go. Buffington's pass wouldn't go. Second try wouldn't go. Bo Hassinger, however, got his shot to go. So boy, oh boy, Trojans just having no luck at all. That was a great passing play right inside of Buffington. His shot went up. Just rolled around the rim, and thank goodness Bo Hassinger was there to put the rebound in. Oh, here's a ball nearly tied up over there by Grafe. They'll dump it inside here for Herring for two. Back with it come the Trojans. This is Jensen. Jensen, it's Wenzel rather. Picked up in there by the Cardinals. Kreiser up court for Pine Grove. Into the corner he goes. Out in front here for D'Agostino, and D'Agostino will have to back it off. Wenzel was all over him, so he pushed it back outside. Pass across the court for two. Good. Shot put in there by Herring, number 20, for two. Wenzel up court, over in the wing. Stroop's got it. Out in front here for Buffington. Buffington for three. Oh, he had it lined up, but it wouldn't go. D'Agostino coming down 2-on-2. Takes it to the hoop for two. No good. Return shot. Good. D'Agostino missed the first one, stood in there, and picked off the second one. Back comes Wenzel for UDA. 45-24. Trojan getting blitzed here at the moment. Here's a pass inside for Grafe. His shot is good. It'll count, and Kyle will go to the line, shooting one to get three. 43 Troutman in the UD lineup now, along with Kinch, who comes back in for UDA. 4:10 left here in the third quarter. Passes down on the wing. Here's a ball stripped away, picked up, still in control of it was D'Agostino. He'll push it back over here for D'Agostino. And he'll take it back outside. Near side here for that Herring. Across the court it goes. Kreiser pushing it back here for D'Agostino. D'Agostino, 15-foot try, no good. Rebounded in there to Kinch. Aaron takes it off and gives it up here to Travis Wenzel. Travis on the wing. Had it stripped out of his hands, picked up in here, and then they're going to throw it out of the building. Goes the ball player just left the building. Out here he comes. There's D'Agostino tracking that one down and went right out of the gym. 3:29 left here in the third quarter. 45-27 the score. Near wing over here comes to Troutman. Here's Grafe with it. Passing it back to Troutman. Troutman pushing it back over here for Grafe, and then the ball tapped out of there as D'Agostino got a hand on that one. This D'Agostino kid's played a heck of a ball game here for the Cardinals this afternoon. As Stroop will inbound the basketball for UD. Here for Wenzel. Wenzel with a pass across the court that's going to be out of bounds off UD, and with 3:09 remaining, it'll be Cardinal ball. Remaining in the third, that is. Buffington in there now with Kinch, Jensen, Troutman. Here's a shot from outside. No, it wasn't a shot. Another passing play to that Irving kid, and he likes those because he's had 3 of those for sure. That looping pass looks like a shot. Here's Troutman. Troutman on the wing. In front here for Kinch. Aaron lost the handle on it. Picked up in here by Kreiser. Kreiser for 2. It's good. And back comes Buffington for UD now. As the Trojans are sinking here. Here's Troutman. For Buffington. Buffington inside. Turnaround shot by Stroop. Wouldn't go. Rebound tapped over there, and Kreiser will contain it for the Cardinals. Kreiser over in the wing. D'Agostino has it. D'Agostino taking it inside and then hold everything. Foul called underneath. Foul was on Casper Jensen, his 4th. As Bo Hassinger returns to the lineup for UDA. Miller in there for Cardinals. Second shot by D'Agostino is good. It's 51-27 with 2:09 left here in the third quarter. And the Trojans with the ball. Here's Stroop. I haven't seen many games like this for UD this year. That's thank goodness. Jensen for 2. Nope. He's fouled. Foul might be on Herring, number 20, and Jensen will go to the line shooting 2. No, the foul was on number 4, Miller of Cardinals. Casper will shoot 2. First one, good. Travis Wenzel back in the lineup for UDA. He is replacing Matt Stroop. Second shot by Jensen, wouldn't go down. Rebounded over there to Irving. And back comes Kreiser. Over the wing here. 12 in there for the Cardinals is Haas. H-A-A-S. Here's Haas for 2. No good. Rebound tipped over there and controlled by Bo Hassinger. Now we got some people falling all over each other back here. But in the meantime, play goes on this end of the court. Here's Bo Hassinger. Hassinger back outside here. Shot for 3. In and out. No good. Rebound. Let's see. Tipped around. Controlled here by Haas. Over there for that Kreiser. Kreiser had it tipped out of there as Troutman got a hand on it. And it will be D'Agostino coming back in. He'll replace Kreiser for the Cardinals. Minute 15 remaining here in the third quarter. D'Agostino working it out here. Near wing it comes. D'Agostino pushing it over there for Haas. Haas into the corner. Shot over there by Herring. No good. Rebound comes down here to Bo Hassinger. He'll drop it back over there for that Buffington. Here's Ryan with it. Or not Ryan. Zach, Zach going after it here. Picked up by D'Agostino for 2 more. And we've got a man injured out here. One of the Cardinals is down. Injured fellow was that number 12 Haas, who just came into the ball game not too long ago, and he got whacked on the head somehow. He was holding his head as he went off here. Here is Bo Hassinger pushing it back out here for a shot by Wenzel. Just off the mark it goes, and on the rebound Wenzel's got it. Puts his second try up, he's fouled. Foul will be on Miller, his third. And Travis Wenzel will go to the foul line for UDA, shooting 2. Wenzel to shoot a pair, his first one perfect. Kinch returns to the lineup as Wenzel's second shot is up and in, good. Kinch in there to replace Jensen for UD. D'Agostino for Herring. Into the corner he goes. Miller back out for D'Agostino. Now out in front they play it. '23 is Lehman. This is Lehman with it now. D'Agostino. Inside they'll loop it there for that Irving for 2. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Aaron Kinch, his third, and Irving's first shot and second shot were good. So back comes UD. This is going to have to be a long shot right at the buzzer. Well, he bounced it off the rim. I'll tell you, Buffington gets close on these. And Zach fired that one just off the heel of the bucket. So we've got a 25-point lead here for the Cardinals going into the fourth and final period. It's Pine Grove 55, UDA 30. Here's Wenzel as the Trojans inbounded it to begin the third period. Buffington for 2, short rebound inside, control by Hassinger. Out of bounds it goes. It's going to be off red as Bo was able to fire back in off one of the Cardinals. 25 in there for the Cardinals is Potts. Here's a nice drive to the bucket for UD. Wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around inside there, and then they're going to control it back inside, and a foul will be called on Bo Hassinger. Bo reached in. It'll be inbounded by Miller to Lehman. Or no, yeah, Lehman. Here's Lehman picking it up. Dropping it back here for a shot by Herring for 2, no good. Rebounded in there to Grafe. Grafe spinning it ahead. They'll pass it down quickly, intended for Wenzel, but out of bounds it goes with 7:29 left here in the ball game. Up court come the Cardinals. Over the wing it goes. Here is a pass for Herring. Ball tipped out of there. I think it was off of, let's see, Bo Hassinger's hands, I guess. And that means Lehman will inbound the ball for the Cardinals. Rolled it right inside for Miller. His shot no good, but a foul called. Foul will be on, I believe, Grafe. Nope, Kinch. I think I haven't been right more than 20% of the time all year when calling the fouls. Aaron Kinch picked up the foul. Miller for 2. Shot his first one up, no good. For Aaron, it was his 4th foul of the ball game, and so he leaves the ball game now as Whitmer comes in for UDA. Wade Whitmer in there. Second shot, good. 56-30 as Stroop comes up with the ball for UDA. And he'll throw that one away as it goes out of bounds over there. I'm not sure who that was to. Trojans look absolutely horrendous at moments here in this ball game. I don't know if it's the Cardinals making them look that bad or whether we just took the day off. Well, it's not a league game, so what the hey. Oops, he stepped on the end line. That means that they'll go out of bounds. That was a mistake on the part of the Pine Grove, who have not made a whole lot of mistakes today. And that was one of them. And UD bringing the ball back up here. Stroop winds it over in the wing over there for Wenzel. Here's Stroop with it. Stroop taking it inside, pushing it over here for Grafe. Grafe fires it across over there for Wenzel. Backs up for 3. It's good. A tray for Travis. Wenzel gets 3. 56-33. Here's Lehman having some trouble with it. Ball comes loose, picked up here by Wenzel for 2. It's no good. Let's see. Returned in here to Stroop, and on the tie-up, it's going to be Cardinal ball. No, they're going to call a hold foul on the Cardinals. 23, Lehman will pick up the hold foul for the Cardinals as Save, number 10, comes into the ball game for UDA. He will replace Buffington, I believe. Here's the ball tapped out of there on the inbounds play as D'Agostino got a hand on it. And Wenzel will take it out for UD on the side. Here's Wenzel for 3. Just a little long on the rebound over there. It's going to be UD, but the ball is tapped away and then gathered back in again, and they're going to lose it out of bounds. So we had it, then we didn't have it, and then we had it again. Oops, foul on UD. Miller will inbound it. Here comes D'Agostino, taking it right to the hoop for 2. It's good. D'Agostino, 6-footer from right out in front. Good for 2. Back comes that Wenzel guy for UD. Travis spinning it here for Bo Hassinger. Bo picking it up for Wenzel. Wenzel on the baseline for 2. No good. Rebound tipped around inside. Controlled by Wenzel. Back outside here for Save. Save picking it up. Over in the wing he goes there for Grafe. Grafe wants to take it inside. Can't do it. Spins it back over here for a shot for 3 by Wenzel. Wouldn't go. Rebounding in there to D'Agostino. Nearly lost the handle on it. Did lose the handle on it. Out of bounds. It goes off D'Agostino. It'll be UD ball. 5:37 left. Beaver in the ball game. Back again for UD. There's the pass out here for Grafe. Kyle back here for Wenzel. Wenzel near wing over here comes to Weaver for 2, or Troutman rather, for 2. No good. And rebounded in there to Whitmer, and the ball gets out of bounds off the Cardinals. It'll be UD inbounding. Wenzel getting ready to inbound the ball. Referees having a word or two with Travis. And now we're ready. Pushes it here for Troutman. Troutman over in the wing. He goes here for Save. Save will try to work it inside. Stopping, popping for 2. It's good. Save's got 2 for UD. And back come those Cardinals. This is Lehman dropping it over there on the wing. This is Zerbe. Or no, it's not. It's D'Agostino. And timeout called by the Cardinals. 4:58 left. 58-35 the score. Cardinals on top. Again, shot put up, no good. Rebound tapped around outside here, controlled by Kinch ahead for Buffington. Buffington right inside the Kinch. Ball rejected in there by Miller of the Cardinals. Here's Buffington looking for 2. It's good. Zach Buffington rips one through there. Pass over there for that D'Agostino. D'Agostino on the foul line goes up for a shot, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line, probably shooting 2. Foul was on number 34, Whitmer. And D'Agostino made his first and second shots. Makes it a 60-37 ball game. 23-point margin for the Cardinals of Pine Grove. Buffington over there for Save. Save would like to get 3. Whoops, a little short that time. Rebounded in there to D'Agostino. And D'Agostino coming down the court for Pine Grove. Looping in near wing over here for Miller. Inside they go, but hold everything. We got 3 seconds called on Pine Grove. Much to the delight of the Trojan fans who have been calling that all night long. But they finally get a call from the official, which is where it counts. And back comes Buffington for UD. Over there for Save. Save's trying another 3. No good that time, but a little closer. And rebound comes down there to Spots, who will drop it back here as D'Agostino's got it. Trying to work it on the baseline. Stopping and looking for 2. He's got him. D'Agostino, heck of a ball player here for that Pine Grove outfit. As UD comes back up court with it. Buffington. Near side over here for Troutman. Buffington inside. Nice turnaround. Whoops, wait a minute. A foul called. Turnaround shot tried to be put up there by Whitmer, but he was hacked, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. Whitmer missed his first one, but his second try is good. 62-38. Zerbe back into the ball game for the Cardinals. Zerby with it now. Right inside he goes to Spots, who goes on the end line for Miller, but his shot blocked away there by Kinch. Quickly up court they come here now for Troutman. Troutman goes across the court looking for Save. Save will track it down here for Peters. Peters for Save. Back here for Peters. Near wing over here. It comes here for a shot by Troutman for three. Just in and out. Wouldn't go down. Rebound comes down here. Stolen away by Peters and his Trojans. And then off the hands of Aaron Kinch it goes and out of bounds. Aaron was ready to put that one up and says, ah, shucks, or words to that effect. And back comes UD. Or back comes the Cardinals, rather. 2:55. This is kind of a game it's hard to keep your concentration. Anyway, inside they'll go, and now they'll pass it outside for a long shot from out there. No good. Rebound comes down to Kinch, and he'll drop it here for Peters. Peters coming back up court for UD. Spinning it over here for Troutman. Inside they go. Shot by Whitmer for two. No good. Rebound comes down there controlled by Lehman. Down on the wing it goes. This is at number 10, Horst. And Horst is forced out of bounds and a foul called. Or did it just go out of bounds? No, I guess it just went out of bounds. Horst will inbound. 2:24 left here in the ball game. A couple of players coming in now that we do not have numbers for that Cardinal outfit. Here's a shot from out front. Good for two. 14 Dubs, I think that was. Dubs hits a two. They're getting these guys off the bench, off the bleachers now, I think. There's a pass over the wing over here for Troutman. Peters has it. Peters will pick it up inside for Kinch. Kinch dropping it on the baseline for Whitmer for two. His shot is blocked. Foul will be on 44. And that's probably a Wren. 44 here. At any rate, it'll be a Whitmer for us going to the line, is shooting two. Whitmer's first shot was good as Bo Hassinger back into the ball game for UD. We'll see if Whitmer can get his second one in here. It is short. And on the rebound, Hassinger nearly had it, but it's picked off in there by the Cardinals. Shot from the side by 34 and no good. And on the rebound, let's see, controlled here by Troutman. Back for Peters. Minute 40 left in the game. Here's Troutman. Cross court it goes now for Save. Save wants to take it on the baseline for two. Oh, man. Here's Whitmer with the rebound back here for Troutman. Troutman will spin it back here for Peters. Peters back here for Troutman. Troutman one fake. Back for Peters. Over the wing there for Save. Into the baseline. Now Peters inside. They'll go to Bo Hassinger. Bo for two. Short. And on the rebound, let's see. Two Trojans save it in, but it comes right here to Spots, so we'll drop it ahead here now for that Wren. Near side it comes. Here comes Spots for two. Way long. Rebound tapped out of there. And boy, Bo Hassinger got one on the finger that time, and Bo is favoring his right hand a little bit, but we'll see. Here's a shot from the wing for two. Good. 66-39. 45 seconds left in the game. Trojans will be glad to get this one over with now and get back to business on a makeup game Monday when they travel to West Snyder for a ball game. As this one's stolen away, looking for two. Good. 68-39 with 33 seconds remaining. And the Trojans will try to pick it up again on Monday night, as I was saying, as they'll play two games in a row then, Monday and Tuesday. First one being over at West Snyder. And back with it now come the Cardinals. This shot blocked away nicely in there by Bo Hassinger with 16 seconds left in the game. And it's going to do it for today's ball game against these Pine Grove boys. Inbound pass goes out of bounds with 15 seconds left. It'll be UD ball. So, congratulate the Cardinals coming in here on a yucky afternoon, kind of drizzly and foggy and everything else outside, but it was warm for them here at UDA. Here's a shot for three off the mark. That one goes, and on the rebound, let's see, he's going to be controlled inside here with 4 seconds. 2-1. He can shoot this. It'll go. It'll be good if he gets it going. It is no good. And the final score here this afternoon, the Cardinals of Pine Grove 68. The Trojans of UDA 39. So the Trojans take one on the chin here against these Pine Grove Cardinals. And as I said, we'll be back on Tuesday night. Be the next ball game on TV, video. And we'll see you then. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember where it is, but wherever it is, we'll be there. So good night, good afternoon from UDA. Pine Grove, a big winner here this afternoon.